What's up, guys? Mike from Slow Speed here with another Mustang. Owner of the old Mustang is behind me filming, and he's now the owner of this one. I talked so much crap about it, I made him trade it in. I mean, okay, I'm gonna just say that at least. It's a 2015 Ford Mustang Ecoboost with like the premium package. Do you want to point out anything that is on these cars more than the V6?
Nah.
Wait, 50th anniversary edition. Let's go to the back. I'll show you. So you don't have your normal GT or Porsche, I guess. You have the 50 years. This will let you know that they've been out killing people.
For how many years?
53 years. I know the grill. This is a 50th anniversary grill.
Yep.
Right here. I like the color white. I like it more than the red.
The 50th.
The 50th anniversary only comes in white, by the way.
Yeah.
So you can only get this car in white. These wheels, they look like GT wheels. Correct me if I'm wrong. They're wrapped on Pirelli P0 tires from factory. You got 225 in the front, 255 in the back. Staggered setup. One of the features that this car has that I am very, very jealous of, because my BMW that costs probably 2 times the price of this new doesn't have remote start. So you just lock it and then hit this twice, and then it starts up. And what you guys just heard start up was a 2.3 turbocharged 4-cylinder, which in my opinion actually is a better choice than the V6. I got it. See the bam. All right, now it's propped up with this. We're just gonna hold it open for a second while I talk. Right here, 2.3 Ecoboost. You could tell that this car is designed to come with a much bigger engine because we have a lot of space, but I think this one's pretty good. Now you have the little turbo on the side right there. This little baby turbo. With as much space as you got down here, you got a lot of room for modifications, and this car takes well a modification to 2.3. This is pretty much the same motor as in the Focus RS, I want to say, and they both take very, very well of power. I've heard somewhere even of like 400 horsepower. I don't know if it's the wheels to the crank, but 400 is the number that I heard. So we're gonna get into the interior of the car. If you come in here, we have the leather. This is one thing I like about this car. So much better. The interior is done up so much nicer. You have the leather seats. They are heated and cooled, actually. So let me sit inside. This is the interior of the car. Nice, lovely screen. I like it. I actually like the interior of this car, like the you know, like the color and the changes or whatever. I like it more than my 4 Series. You know what happened? All right. So we're gonna wait for my boy Ryan to get in the car. And here you go. Now, what do you have here? That's the Sync 3, Sync 2?
This is Sync 2.
All right, so the keys just go anywhere, right here, and foot on the brake, start. I like it. It has like a more like little grunt. Right, so, have the AC going. We got the cooled seats. Down here too, they have these like little fighter jet type of switches, I guess you'd say, like the mode for sport, steering, traction control, and the hazard lights. If we go up here a little bit, we'll see the screen. You have a different section for entertainment, climate, navigation, and phone. It's gonna be like on all 4 models. It's the same, like, you know, your Explorer and everything like that. One thing I will say is you have a little bit more when you have gauge mode. You could change a whole bunch of things on here, like well, it'll give you all of these little features where you can check the distance to empty, air fuel ratio, like a lot of little things you might need. Track apps. You can also change the color in here. If you go to settings, you can change the color of the interior, like in the cup holders and everything when the lights are on. It's really dope. He has dash camera, LED lights he installed himself. Really, really tasteful mod. I really like this interior a lot. The seats. Oh yeah, the garage opener. I don't think people use these anymore, but who knows. I like this interior a lot. It feels totally different from the V6, and for about, here you go, for about the same price, right? These are like the same price used, pretty much, right?
Used, yeah.
So that's kind of it's kind of weird. I'd rather go with this. We're gonna take it for a drive. Hit the back seats. You still don't have any room. They advertise this car as a 2+2, but in all honesty, there ain't nothing going in the back. Let's just be honest with you guys. But they do have leather seating in the back now. If you look right here, you tell us it's Mustang 50-year anniversary edition because, bam. The interior is really nice. You have the actual metal. It feels like some type of aluminum or metal. I like it, you know. It's a lot better, I think, miles ahead. You have the soft. That's pretty soft too compared to the V6. So for about what? How much more money do you pay for something like this than you would for your EcoBoost?
No, not much.
New, you might pay a little premium over, but I think it's worth it, 100%. Now with this, you get what, like 300 horsepower, like like the same amount that you get with the V6. However, I'm sure the power band is totally different because this is the EcoBoost turbocharged, so you get a lot more torque down low. So right now I'm gonna just put it in sport. You have normal, sport plus, track, and you have snow and wet. Now I assume track is for when you really wanna, you know, catch some bodies in the Mustang. All right, so we put it in sport, use the paddles a little bit, downshift. The tranny is a little slow in the downshift, but that, oh man. It sounds better than the V6 too.
Yeah, it does.
Does it pump any noise inside the car?
Nah.
It doesn't? You can hear the turbo. You can really hear the turbo. This thing, oh man, the steering is way sharper. The V6 had pretty decent steering, but it's nowhere near as good as this. Downshifts is still a little slow, but upshifts happen pretty quick when you're on the throttle. This has a different transmission than the V6, does it? Or it has to be calibrated differently or something. The ratios have to be different.
Don't quote me on that.
Yeah, don't quote me on it either, but it feels different. I haven't really tested out the brakes. You got power stops on the other one, right?
Well, yeah.
I didn't really like the power stops too much because it had a really strong initial bite. Roll out. Oh yeah, the tranny shifts totally. It shifts so much better. You know, this car reminds me of my 4 Series. It don't feel like you're going that fast, and then you look at the speedometer and you're like, holy shit. Downshift. Downshift happened a little slow, but this exhaust actually sounds a lot better. The suspension, stock suspension is firm, but you can tell it gets a little floaty. I ain't gonna gun it like you did on this one.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna gun it. Oh wow, downshift happens. Let's go ahead and put it in this corner. Okay, I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot.
For brand new, to get this package, you're paying like $35.
Brand new?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, obviously, I would get it used. But
yeah.
I like it, man. I like the power. The power is, and this thing takes 93. You'll get better performance. But he put 87 in it.
Don't say that.
I know you did.
Don't say
and
that.
And even for 87 though, it feels faster than the V6.
Oh hell yeah, dude! This is definitely faster.
It's so much more responsive. It's like the smaller motor, but yet you get that power, the turbo power. I can't wait to drive the V8 one day. Like I said, the tranny downshifting is the same, but oh boy, this thing is like sharp. It's like on razors. The visibility is not too bad either. It's kind of like once you realize what you're driving, the visibility is not that bad. Over the hood, you still got that big giant white hood. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Turn in. Okay, I like it. Oh my God, this thing feels good. Oh man. It felt good in that corner. You don't think so?
I do.
It didn't have that soft feel. This is a different suspension than the V6, is it?
Yes, it is. Watch this dip.
Bump. I know dip. I'm gonna start off with a dip. But even the dip didn't even feel that bad.
Yeah, this is a whole different suspension.
It seems like it's a progressive setup where it's like soft but firm in the corners. Because we just threw it in those corners just now, and I'm gonna do something illegal. We just threw it in those corners, and it did not complain at all, man. It felt really good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh man, this thing feels good. I could see myself driving this thing. I could see myself driving. In my opinion, the seats feel more comfortable than my 4 Series. I get kind of tired of my 4 Series seats after a while. These are softer, I could tell.
Also, the passenger seat is adjustable.
Wait, the passenger is adjustable?
Yeah.
Oh, electric adjustable. Because on the V6 it wasn't, right?
Nope, it was standard.
Okay. Yo, this thing, blind spot monitors, blind spot warning. If I were to get one, it would be a V8 and it'd be manual. However, this is not my car, and it is very tasteful the way it is done out now. I don't know, I just feel like when you get these muscle car things, it should be a V8 and it should be manual. But these days, I mean, sheesh. I think it'll make me just as happy, you know? And this is stock, right?
Yeah, stock.
Stock.
Nothing done yet.
First thing I would do to this car, spacers, run spacers, and stage 1 tune. You know, I would go along lines of catalyst downpipe, then brakes. Because brakes are life when you're driving a Mustang. This thing does pretty good. Oh my God, yo, I like this car.
I know.
Oh my God, wow. These brakes feel a little warped.
Well,
when you hit them.
These brakes, they need to be changed. I know that for a fact. I got to buy.
38,000 miles. Feels nice and tight. I don't hear any any plastic pieces crackling or anything.
Nope.
Oh, and you know what I like about it? When you have it in manual mode and you let off the throttle, it doesn't buck you back. In my 4 Series, I guess it might be the power upgrade, but you're hitting it so hard when you let off the gas, it kind of like, you know what I mean? It kind of like, ugh. I think it's good. I think this has good potential, Ryan.
Yeah,
I think it does. I think you can make this thing look badass, man. You know, I think it's first mod. What's the first mod gonna be?
Well, it's definitely the spacers.
Spacers, okay. First
I really
mod.
want to get the.
Yo, we gotta get this car to the channel. We're not gonna do all our build because one, this is his daily driver, and 2, you know, he's just jumping off the ledge with these with these modifications. So we're gonna make him nice and tasteful. But yo, this car has a very good future.
And I gotta get the exhaust too.
Oh, the exhaust, yeah. I think that, honestly, it might be a little quiet outside, but inside I think it sounds perfectly good.
Yeah.
I think the exhaust is not that important, honestly, because you're in the car 99% of the time, and it sounds pretty good inside of the car. One thing that I do realize about this, I can't shift the gears via the knob. You have to use the paddle when you shift it. It's not a big problem. I just like the ease of using either one. That's pretty much the only thing that I don't like about this car. I mean, it has the same setup where you kind of sit in the back seat. You learn to excuse certain things when it like rewards you with good driving pleasure. It's just so weird, actually, because it's like, it handles really well. I've driven the generation before this, the 5.0. I actually tried to, remember I tried to get you to come outside when I was doing a burnout at the end of the block? And that thing, man,
Go that way.
Oh, that way?
Yeah.
Oh, we go to the highway, right?
Yeah.
It nosedived pretty bad. I like it a lot. And the fact that you're able to customize a lot of things, like the gauge color, the color of, with the seat, the seating light and everything like that. Oh, man. The trainingship's pretty good. I like it. So, what would you say? Would you say, if you could do this over again, if you could do it all over again, what would you get differently in your Mustang if you could do it? Is there anything that's left out here? You got heated seats, cooled seats.
Nah, man, this is everything that I actually wanted.
Yeah, you got the dual climate control, remote start, LED lighting.
Yo,
what more would you have gotten?
Nothing.
Honestly? I mean, you know, if you would have asked me the same question, I would have said one thing, and I don't think you can get it. Does this come with a better, like a bigger brake kit upgrade?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I would do. Everything else is fine. I like the motor.
That's the premium. I meant the performance package.
Oh, you had that one in the blue Mustang.
Yeah.
By the way, this guy has had a red Mustang, a white Mustang, and a blue Mustang.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, he loves his Mustangs. And they were all like 2015 or 2016 or something like that.
Yes.
Wow, that's crazy. You had all 3. Ecoboost, which was beautiful blue. The red one, which came as a surprise that I actually liked the red one as far as color-wise, but we've seen him reviewing the red one. Now he has a white one. He went back Ecoboost, and I'm telling you, man, you made a good decision. I can see how somebody would get a little ahead of themselves in these cars and start to mow people down, you know?
Oh, forgot to say that this has the backup sensors, too.
Oh, it has the sensors and the cameras.
Yeah. Well, they all come with cameras.
Oh, I didn't know that. And the camera's pretty big on this one, too. Like, if you go to the thing, the parent's gonna beep at me. That's pretty big. And it has the lines, too. But anyway, concluding this review, I wish I would have driven this a lot sooner than I actually have.
Did you drive the other Ecoboost?
I've driven the blue one once, but it was more so like, this is my friend's new car. So I was so focused on traffic, I wasn't even, let me put it back in normal drive. I was so focused on traffic not hitting me that you know what I mean? I didn't think about the quality of the car. How does this thing do on gas?
19 miles per gallon.
I mean, like you, like how often do you fill up?
Once a week.
Once a week.
But I drive far.
And 2 people drive the car, your fiance, you and your fiance. So that's pretty good. Pretty good. I like it. I like the feeling of this way more than the Camaro or the Challenger, actually. It gives you had that muscle car feel, I guess, but it's more like a luxury modern type. It doesn't give you the big cojones like the Challenger does, like the or like how the Camaro with all its freaking wide arches. You still have some out the mirrors, the wide arches, but this, I don't know, this feels like the muscle car of 2018. Camera died, so now we're on my phone, which has noticeably less quality. Why am I not shifted? Why is it not shifted here? Sim drive. Oh, it's still in sport mode. I forgot you got 2 different sport modes.
Yeah, man.
Oh, track mode turns traction control off.
Of course it does.
Like, share, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching this review, and we out of here.
Cool.